had a busy week at Workbench Con. We basically built a tiny house in a day and a half. We're the White family. We live in rural Alaska, and for us, it's DIY all day, every day. Hi guys, this week we're coming to you from Atlanta. Evie and Jacob and I made the long trip from Alaska all the way to Atlanta, and we met up with my good friend Jen Woodhouse. So if you don't know Jen, she's a content creator like me, and we've been working together for almost a decade. We've collaborated on Spruced, which is a website of premium project plans. So anybody out there that makes amazing project plans, they can post those plans on Spruced alongside some of my plans, alongside some of her plans, sell them, and make passive income off of their creativity, their designs. So we're supporting our Spruce effort this week with a booth at Workbench Con.
Yes, so we're building a booth, and we're excited to take you along for the whole build, and from nothing to complete house.
Yes, so the option,
tiny house,
pretty much. The option was like black curtains and pipes, and we were like, we could probably do a little bit better than that. And we've got some help. Jacob's here and Adam's here, and they're gonna help us babysit. I mean, build it all for us.
Yeah.
All right, we better get going. So here's the plan for the booth. We got to keep it really simple. So I'm just gonna use 10-foot 2x4s on the top, and then all stud length 2x4s to frame out some walls. The goal is to minimize the number of cuts. The less cutting, the faster we can put this thing together. So we'll build the side walls, and then we'll add 4x8 sheets of paneling. We don't have to cut any of those except for the last piece. And then we'll just build this other side wall exactly the same, and then the back wall the same. We'll build a 4-foot wall for the front, and this will support a 2x4 across the front. And then we'll just use some 10-foot 2x4s to create a roof. We won't have to cut any of those. The extra length will hang off the back. And then we'll decorate it. So we're gonna build the 4 walls right now. Jacob's laying out the stud pattern on all of them. Jacob's got one wall framed up, and he's going to start putting paneling on it, and Jen's building the smaller front wall. So we're about 10 minutes into the build now. Okay, so Jen and I built the little wall already, and it was mostly Jen because I got the baby. And then Jacob's building 2 of the side walls. He's going to build 2 more walls that are exactly the same, and he's going to join them together, and that'll make up the back wall. So we're making some big progress. We're just taking a break for lunch because everybody is getting hangry. So this booth is going to cost us about $700 in materials. It's mostly 2x4s and then 4x8 sheets of plywood. We've designed it to minimize cutting, so there's only a few cuts, and to minimize the number of tools so we didn't have to pack a lot of tools. I priced out just getting like a banner made that was the full length of the booth, and that was almost $700 on its own. So I feel like it's a real bargain to be able to do this and have this three-dimensional booth. And you know, when you're going to a trade show or a convention or a conference, your booth is the face of your company, so you really want to shine there and put in that extra effort. So that's what we're doing with our booth here. So our booth is all done. We've been working on it for 2 days now. The framing only took a couple hours.
Yeah, it was super easy. So the first day was construction, we did the walls, and then the second day was decor.
The decor took forever because
It did take forever because we were running around to different stores finding the things that we needed for a little tiny house.
Yeah, no, the building is the easy part. The decorating is really the tougher part. So we'll give you a little tour. Okay, so this is the table, and this was built by Jericho Home, and we'll leave his Instagram hashtag in the description so you guys can follow him if you certainly want to. And there's a big story behind the table that you'll want to read.
And the logo, I cut that out of plywood on my Inventables X car. We love how it turned out.
Yeah, and then the lighting here, everything kind of had to be really simplified. So it's all plug-in lighting. We bought it off Amazon. We'll leave the link for that as well in the description. Moving along. We're not going to talk a lot about this last-minute desk option because I'm embarrassed. So we got a coffee table that I posted plans for last week, and we're loving it. And it's been really popular. It's a real easy build, but a little bit of a twist on the design that adds a lot of interest. Also makes it bigger so you can kind of spread it out, walk between it, and then bring it back. And then what else?
So I want to show you this full set. This sign was made by Jamie Castiglio at her handle as well.
Alright, so the plans for the projects that you see in this video are in the description. You can go ahead and hop on over there and build away. And also, if you're interested in creating your own premium project plans, definitely check out sprucetomarket.com and come say hi and give us a follow on Instagram, and let's make something happen. But we're really glad to be back home in Alaska. It sure was a long trip, and it was very tough with the baby, but it was so worth going. We got to meet so many people that, you know, maybe we follow through Instagram or we've collaborated on different projects but never been able to meet face to face. So it was definitely worth it. And Jen Woodhouse and I don't even know how many people we taught SketchUp lessons to. You know, my whole goal is just to see more furniture being made locally and being made in communities, and that's why I continue to contribute plans. But I wanted to come to Workbench Con to teach other people how to create SketchUp plans so that they could also share it, and you know, my efforts might be multiplied and we'll end up seeing even more furniture being made locally. If you're somebody that draws plans, or you're a maker and you know, you make something and you sell it, but then you want to put a little aside for retirement, Spruced is really good for that, because you can make the project and then you can create the plan and then you can sell the plan. And I look at that plan as like helping you put a little bit away for retirement. And also, if you know somebody in a different location wants your project, they can just buy the plan and replicate it without you having to ship anything. So it's just a huge win-win. And you know, the whole idea behind Spruced is maybe someday you'll be able to click on dining tables and 500 dining table plans pop up, and you can just pick your favorite, and you don't have to go to AnnaWhite.com and Pinterest and all these other websites. You can just go to one website and find exactly what you want, and it gets you more time building and less time trying to find that perfect plan. You can visit us at sprucedmarket.com. I'll leave that link in the description, and say hi, and if you're interested in selling plans, sign up for a vendor account. And I'll also be sharing the booth plans for those of you that may be attending a trade show and just need a little bit of help on how to make a really cool booth for about $700 in about a day. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next week.